everybody. I'm in the mood to do an experiment today. I've been making some beef jerky, and I'm telling you, this stuff is just crazy good. And every batch I make, it just gets better and better. Made this yesterday, put some Tabasco in it, and that gave it a little kick that it needed. And it is just crispy, not too done. Tastes so good. Put a piece of protective cardboard on that. It's going to weigh out at that, but then you hit the tar button to take it back to 0. It then goes negative, but if you throw that on, that will protect it. So I'm going to use this and use that tar button each time I weigh stuff. Okay? And here, let me take a picture of this for you. And what I do is I buy about 3-4 pounds of it, and I cut it into 1 pound sections, and then I freeze it. So you want, and then whenever I'm ready to make some beef jerky, then I do that. And so what my question is how much weight comes back? So down to my last piece here, I thought I'd just do this experiment, and let me show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this hunk and weigh it and see how much beef jerky comes back. If we zero out the plate 2, put just the meat on, 15.2. So let's cut that meat. So I'm going to put a paper plate on this so that I found it didn't slam down. Grains of the meat are going this way, and I'm trying to make this as thin as possible for some good beef jerky. Okay. Look what I bought on eBay for about 30 bucks shipped. A slicer. Gonna do some more. As I don't know if I made it clear on the video, if you want to freeze this, if you buy it and it's fresh, you want to freeze it for about 3 hours. If you have frozen it solid, you want to set it into the refrigerator for 3 or 4 hours to get it a little bit thawed. Let's see how my new slicer works. And the reason you want it frozen is it'll help hold, it won't just shred it. It's not even thinner than that. Let me show you. All cut up into my plate, not into this. Still kind of frozen, so I'm going to lay it on here. Let that thaw for a little while, and we'll come back, weigh it again, and then we'll start the mixing of the marinade. I think this should be 15, if I was correct, 15.1 ounces or something. 15.2 ounces. Okay, perfect. I'll show you this part because this may add some weight, or it's going to add some weight to it all. So I used Worcester and some soy sauce. And once again, I'm not one of these guys that measures everything out in little cups. I just kind of dump it in. Got some garlic powder there. And some onion powder here. A bunch of cracked pepper. Good old Tabasco makes everything taste good. And I'm throwing some minced garlic in here too. Believe it or not, I actually like just a little bit of Italian seasoning too. I'm starting to put some of that on my red meat. Kind of good. And then just for grins, I use some random seasoning stuff here, just to make it all kind of weird. That's called chef seasoning. But today I'm going to use some brown sugar. You know what we need some more pepper. And because I like garlic, we need some more minced garlic. Think that'll work out okay? I do. And so, just lay these in like this, coat both sides. Good to go. How about that? Okay. Then I'm going to show you one thing I do that's kind of fun. Is put this back right into the same bowl, and then I layer it. For instance, this layer is going to be, to make some multiple flavors in the same beef jerky, this is going to have some extra Italian seasoning on that layer. And that way when I pull from the bag, different layers will have different fun stuff going on. For instance, this layer is going to have a little bit of garlic added to it right there. And how about the top layer is going to have some extra pepper to it. Is that a good idea? And just for grins, some extra soy sauce right there on top. Okay, some people say let it sit for 3 hours. I'm gonna let it sit overnight. So made a nice little mess there. And I go like this. Slide this into the same Ziploc. I'm gonna let that sit for about, right now it's 6:30 p.m. and I'll do this. I'll let you know what time it is when I come back. And we're back the next day at about 3:30. Here's it's been soaking overnight. I did not slosh it around, but what I have done is I put a new bowl on the scale, and I've already zeroed it out. And I'm going to put, because I'm interested in what the meat weighs, not the rest of it. So let's take and throw this away and just put the meat into the bowl and weigh it. And all the good stuff there too. And looks like we've gained some weight. just through the juices and stuff. 1 pound. So we're going to start off with meat that weighs about 1 pound, 2.7 ounces. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this on our drying racks. Gonna do this like I showed in my other video, where I use parchment paper on the drying rack to start with, so I don't mess up my nice stainless steel drying racks. And then I dry both sides, flip them. Once the meat's dried, then I put it onto the drying rack without the parchment paper. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me move this stuff out of the way and I'll be right back. So I guess the important measurement is the meat before we put the marinade onto it. It's just more for interesting how much it weighs with this marinade stuff on there. So I'm not going to wait. I'm going to pull what we do first. The first step is turn on the convection oven, which is now on. I don't know if you can hear it over there revving up. Then you use a paper towel to dab the juice off of these, and they smell good already. And then I lay it like a jigsaw puzzle on my drying racks. Are you able to see up there in the drying rack? Yeah, a little bit, I guess. Good, good. And I do about 1 pound of meat at a time. So I'm going to probably speed the camera up on this to 16 times to get this to the end of it, so the video won't be too long. So I'll see you in a second when I unspeed it up. And the second one. Bought the oven for only $2 at a garage sale. I obtained these drying racks, 3 of them, brand new in a box, for about 20 bucks off of eBay, and it just works perfect. And I've been making the beef jerky, and I just couldn't be happier with it. It just tastes so good. And the second one. Heave ho, and away we go. I'm gonna get that in there. It'll be about 170 is where I'll cook these, 160, 170, and it'll take an hour, flip them, then 2 hours and be done. And what I do is, you see where the difference in this side? That's nice and dry. That side is still kind of wet. So that's what I'm doing. Perfecto, on schedule. I haven't eaten any of it. And now I've removed the parchment paper, and I'm going to let this go straight on the drying racks, nice and dry. It might take about another hour or so. Okay, I'm going to call these done. It looks good. Cooking beef jerky is an art, not a science. So I'm going to let them cool down. Then we'll weigh them. Okay, so what's the best way to do this? I guess put the bowl on the scale, zero it out, and then just load the beef jerky into the bowl. The answer is 7 ounces. Okay, you guys, see you later.